Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Lovely coming to you once again with a message from Lovely's Musings. The beat in the background you hear playing, that's your girl. I use Soundtrap to make that beat. Not completely sure if I like that app, but I did like how quickly I was able to get a sound put together for you guys. I mean, I'd love to say it'd be a goal to make a new beat every day, but it sometimes takes me hours to make just a 2-minute beat. Or like this one is 14 seconds, and it probably took me a half an hour to find the right sounds to layer together. You guys don't want to hear about all that. And I know you guys are waiting, like, when is she going to start talking about anime? When is she going to start talking about comic books? And I'm going to be honest, the way to frame it, it just hasn't come to mind. Like, when I'm watching a show, I have so much commentary. Trust me, my daughter could tell you I talk her ear off every day. But doing it in a format for you guys is a little different because, like, I'm not going to sit here and watch a show and talk about it like as I'm watching it. You know, I know some podcasters do that, and that's cool, and I love the reacts, but I don't want to react as much as I want to, I don't know, give my opinion, give my insight, and then eventually have people interact back. That would be the goal. I have been, talking to other people about being guests on the podcast so that we could have these type of discussions because, well, it's fun. And I want to geek out with my friends. And even with the tarot, like, I have tarot friends who are going to come on and we're going to do that geeky thing that we do. Since this music is, I know it's sad sounding, but it's, I don't know, kind of romantic to me and melancholy in a way. And I feel like this is going to be a dedication to my masculines. I feel like this is a masculine energy that wants to express themselves, and I'm going to allow them to do so. And we will see what they have to say. I am using the Island Time Wellness Tarot deck because speaking to me, and if I am drawn to use my deck as well, I will do. See how long those so that you guys can move forward. And they're my feelings together. They may have said that to you. They may not even explain why they're picking at you. That's exactly how you feel like they're picking at you. It's something they've never done before. And they're not picking at you because they're mad at you or like you anymore. They don't care about you as they used to. They're doing it because they want to make sure you're the right person. They have made this mistake of engaging themselves with people who work themselves, and they're scared that this person that they know you as is a facade and that you've been pretending to be this person the whole time they've known you. Because in their other relationships, those people didn't show their mask until after they didn't, and some of them, it was years after they got together. They still had no idea who that person was until bam, one day it's like Crazyville. And this person doesn't want that with you. They are terrified that you are going to leave them for someone better, or that you're just going to give up on them. And they can't. They don't want that. They're terrified of that. They just want this connection. They want this so bad. And there's been so many blockages for years. So for so many years, this person, and I'm upwards of 10, 15, 20, 30 years, close to 30 years, you and this person have been having this way thing going on, worse than Ross and Rachel. But it's not because of you guys being the stagnant. Although, yes, you guys obviously made choices that caused stagnancy. It was like you guys were influenced by outside people's circumstances and took things and laid them at each other's feet with no clarification, no context, and punished each other for things that were given to you elsewhere instead of discussing it and getting to the bottom of it. But I feel, obviously, if you guys have been doing this for years, maybe you were just too young in the beginning, and that kind of shaped the dynamic of what your relationship was. And because neither of you guys had healthy tools to transition the relationship into an adult relationship, and what I mean by adult, I mean where communication is more empathetic, where we're making choices for the we, not the me. As when you're a teenager, it's, oh, you hurt me, you did this to me. You're looking at it as an I, not a we. And you guys have both finally matured to a point where that's where you're at. You're at the we. This person is working on their shadow work. They are doing their due diligence. You may think they don't listen to you, but back over the years, you've said things to them, and then when they came back to you, they had implemented those changes. Even if the nuances weren't big, like maybe you told them they talked really loud and were really like very energetic when they were around you, and it made you nervous because, I don't know, it triggered you due to childhood trauma. This person heard you. And so the next time they engaged with you, they made a conscious effort to lower their energy. And that's how you know someone cares about you, because they're making conscious decisions to make life better for you. This may be someone that you don't have arguments, really. You guys have verbal scuffles and then cold wars. And then you come back together like it never happened. And this person doesn't want that anymore. They want you guys to be able to nip the issue in the bud as soon as possible. If not that day, then the next day at the very least. Like, you guys shouldn't be sitting on anything longer than 24 hours. Because they understand that a small pain can become a bigger pain if not addressed. And in the past, they didn't address the small pains, and they got bigger and bigger until they became mountains. And now things seem insurmountable. But you're on the other side of those mountains. Happiness is on the other side of those mountains. Clarity and peace is on the other side of those mountains. So they're like, screw this, I'm climbing. I am climbing. We're going to get to this. And I don't care what you got to say when I get on the other side. We're going to talk. And I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Trust me, if this was my scenario, I'd be like a little hesitant, because I don't like to fuss and fight. I really don't. I like calm exchanges. And when I personally feel unheard or attacked, especially since, you know, I have issues from a lot of things. I listen to tones of voice before words sometimes. So I personally get mad at you because trying to protect the person is what I do. So we need to remember, anger is us. Our anger is our bodyguard. So those instances are be like, hold up, wait a second. What are upset about? And I have one who I was able to do that with, not all the time, because we were always vibrational material, but when communication was communicating, I tell you, that song list where he's like, by myself. When my had back and I do anything. It's snap it out. Because I'm spending time with them afterwards or talk to them on my lunch, whatever. Given my doesn't get a person that day. Sometimes it was like the person that I talked to, and just the smile, I always smile, and I'd be carried for the whole day. But the flip side was because I had trauma, and so they me also for the whole day. And so me having to take my someone as you know wrong and did wrong, and put them back. I fell in love with them. The person and with them, I see that it was okay with mistakes. Mistakes are part of the growth process, and that they're not always going to be where I need it to be. And I just tell them, do what they need, and so I want them to give. I needed to give them grace. Equally as well. And trust me, that shit's hard. It had poisonous, you overgave or you undergave to try to find a balance now when you don't have a clear blueprint for that. To your particular situation is not going to be the same as anyone else's, so you can't go get a self-help book. Sure can't get Date for Dummies, especially when you add the spiritual. Good luck. All right, we're already 12 minutes in and I've only pulled one card. Let's keep going. Okay, so this person is heartbroken. You guys are not in connection right now, obviously, because I'm talking about reuniting. So you guys are not in connection right now, and it hurts. It really hurts. This person finds themselves wiping tears throughout the day. It's not like they're crying, but like a tear will well up in their eye because they're drowning on the inside. And I feel like you are too. I feel like you go throughout your day and you smile and you interact with people. And yes, you're having a good time and, do your with the 5 stages of losses when you break up with someone, but this is like beyond it not coming back. This person feels like if this ends, they can't see you ever again. They can't talk to you ever again because it's going to hurt so bad. I'm getting that song, RL and Deborah Cox and RL's part. So this masculine energy is saying, I'm going to turn the music down to try this. I might sound horrible. I haven't cleared my throat or nothing, but what is his words? To just act like we never were. To come around and not show hurt. How dare we greet by shaking hands hands. Just once ago, I was your man, was your man. Verbally, we agreed was over. We were through. I'm trying to compose myself, but I can't get over you, 'cause we can't be friends, 'cause I'm still in love with you. Probably rough when I was there, but yeah, I hear their part now, and I feel I feel like, oh my God, my past person, I had what I thought was very close to Schiller. It turned out not to be that. But when I'm the belief our relationship was close, it would tear me up over there and visit her because of him, and sometimes we call her and I hear on the phone, she's put on speaker like torture or something. It was just hard, especially when have made that person so you. Especially like your face and the talk to have it many people in the world react to those people. What the heck? I can't talk to my friends, my ex is black today. So I get, like, your family, and it don't seem fair. If my person had going with my mom, the relationship that I with mom, like, what are you doing? Never had a dream. I don't know if you're not seeing that because I want to listen to your room. So you were well, and I feel like you were get the this person never really did not have a life. It's hearing what you do. And so at this point in time, let everybody to give me news about you. Say that you're really gone and block the person, move, you may change phone, I've done different things to I don't know, do disease, you know, but you separate you're hurting. You're still hoping that person will figure out a way to come back to you. And I feel like they're doing the same exact thing. I don't see this working out. They think that you guys are too different and you're too stubborn and you guys will never get past the plateau that your guys' relationship has reached. Like, this is as good as it's going to get. And they think it's not fair Like, if only I was healthier when I was younger. If only I knew more when I was younger. If only it was obvious to me when I was younger, I would have made different choices and we would be in a better place right now. And I feel like you're feeling the same way, but differently. Like, if only I had decided to walk away when I was younger, I wouldn't still be here waiting. If only I hadn't kept forgiving this person, I wouldn't be trying to convince myself to forgive them again. If only I had tools to release this connection because I'm hurting in it. So while this person sees you as their healing, their band-aid, you see this person as pain. Like, they see you as their happiness, and you see them kind of as your torturer because there hasn't been continued. It spurts, and because it spurts, the trauma sticks out more for you. And again, this goes back to your childhood and the things that you've gone through. You don't perceive the relationship the way this person does. Yes, they are your happiness. Yes, they are your safe space, but they are also your sadness and the one place you feel the most vulnerable and unsafe. Trusting this person every time you attempt to has blown up in your face. So you are scared that the next time you try to connect with this person, it's over. You're just going to give up on life, and you refuse to allow that to occur. You have people already chasing you saying, give me a chance. Why do you keep picking this person? And you're just like, God will let me let go. And you're like, bro, if I could, it's pessimistic to anyone who hears it. Like, oh, if you guys don't like each other, it's not that you guys don't like each other. You guys don't like the journey. It hurts. It sucks. It's annoying. It's not fair. There's too much turmoil. There's too much drama. There's too much gossip. It's just, ah. But at the same time, it's like, who understands me the way you do? Who just gets it? Who will fight for me the way you do? Who will cry for me? Oh my God. You know, you guys are just killing my heart here. Oh my God, you're killing my heart. I want to start bawling. He hurts so badly. He misses you so much. And he feels selfish for missing you. That's he shouldn't feel selfish. He loves you. He loves you. There's nothing wrong with loving somebody. Oh my God. Fuck whoever is telling this masculine energy that they should not love you because it's not worth it. I'm sorry. Let me know when I can go buy love in a store, because then it costs something. As far as I'm concerned, love doesn't cost a thing but a choice. Love is about energy. Do you want to put the energy into it? And this masculine does. This masculine wants a fucking chance. If it blows up in their face, well, shit. But what if it doesn't? What if this is the thing they've been waiting for their whole life? What if they're finally fucking happy? What if they get to sleep with no more nightmares? They get to wake up and they don't have to worry about Betty, Susie, Donna, Claire, Janet, and them. They've got you. And in you, they got Linda, Felicia, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia. They got all of you in one. They don't need all the extras. Like, if you need to, you'll pull out a new look for them. Like, that's who you are. And they know that. On top of you being ambitious, intelligent, kind, loving, nurturing, thoughtful. You put effort into the little things. And it's the little things that mean so much. If all you did was grand gestures, this person wouldn't appreciate you. They'd be using you because that's all you're good for. But it's the little stuff. Man, the way you touch this masculine, the way you talk to this masculine, the way you look at this masculine, like, this masculine has heard about someone looking at them like they just wanted to eat them up. And they experienced it from strangers, it's like, you don't even know me. But when you do it, it's just something about it. It's like, okay, you want me? All right. Like, this person feels all, when you look at them like that. What's that one song by Master P? You ain't gotta say too much, 'cause I look in your eyes, I can, yeah. Yeah. This person wants eternal love with you. They know they have it, but they want it on the 3D. Like, this person's tired of thinking about loving you and daydreaming about what it'd be like to love you and what it'd be like to wake up next to you in the morning. And, ooh, I heard you made some promises. Like, if I was your boo kind of promises, all the things I do to you. This person is going, they about to pull your card. And I'm not talking tarot. They about to find out what's with the what's up. You talking all this. Can you be about it? Okay. I'm getting another download. There is somebody else. You've got another masculine on the way. You've got a King of Swords on the way. I feel like you've been dealing with a King of Wands energy, someone who's promiscuous and not given to having lasting relationships. This person may be into polyamorous relationships or, hey, sorry, my cat's is fighting. The boys is feeling themselves. Their little botos is growing, and you know how that gets. And so technically, they're going through puberty. I got teenagers in the house again. Anyways, I lost my train of thought. Okay, this person's King of Wands. They have in and out energy. And they're trying to change that. They want to move from being a King of Wands to an Emperor. And not an Emperor in reverse. An actual Emperor. An actual adult. Someone who gives and takes. Someone who listens and is active in that listening. Someone who empathizes and sympathizes. And they want to be that for you. Like, how many times have you been praying that you just got someone who would understand you? You already have that person. They just needed to heal. How many times have you said, I just want someone who can look at me and tell this person that can. They've done it in ways that shocked you. Like, how did you know that? They're hyper observant, very attentive, and it's not even on the narcissistic bend of I'm doing it to get you to stay, but on the bend of I actually like you, so I'm going to make an effort. Just don't tell nobody. And while that sounds a little toxic, I get it, considering your masculine is in that King of Wands energy. So when they become the Emperor, all the King of Cups traits they've already got, because the only way to become an emperor is if you already have all the other kings in you. So this person is a King of Cups. Their emotions for you, there is no lie. That love is love. That love is banging. That love is loving. It's thang and thang. Their actions don't show that, but because they're in their King of Wands energy, they're not going to show that. Now, if they were fully in their King Cups energy, they'd be all emotion, and quite frankly, I don't see you wanting that. And if they were all in their King of Pentacles energy, again, you wouldn't want that, because you're not materialistic. You're not living in the 3D world. You're searching for, the ninth heaven. You're trying to move beyond this plane when it comes to what society deems as what happiness is. And you're looking for what it really is. And for you, that's connections with those you love and your community. And this person makes you feel like you can pour more out into the community because they're pouring into you. I'm not sure if they understand that. I'm pretty sure you've told them that, they make you happy, or they're your muse, or you can lean on them, and they're saying that you can't. But because they don't see themselves the way you do, they don't understand that the changes that they make for you, the concessions to their character that they think is necessary, that they drop for you, makes you feel loved and cherished, makes you feel important. When this person tells you it's not just your looks, it's your intelligence, or it's not what you do for me, it's how you do for me, or I miss your voice. Do you know how often men talk about women nagging? This person misses your voice. I said women. Well, you're the feminine energy. But let's be honest. Gay men can nag. Lesbians can nag. It doesn't matter. Non-binaries can nag because, well, you're a human, aren't you? Everyone can nag. So you don't nag. You fuss. I hear you fuss. You fuss good. You fuss so good they don't like you fussing. It's the one thought they have in their head. Don't get you mad, because you're going to read them for filth and make them think about something they didn't want to think about. So 3 snaps for you. This person is going to reach out to you soon because they need clarity on where this relationship could go. Not where it's going, because right now they're not prepared and they know it. And they feel like you need to heal a bit more. And let's be honest, you do. But they want to do this healing together. And that is a big step for them. Admitting that they need healing and then actively working towards it, instead of admitting it and then denying it and then pretending like they never said anything and trying to move on and then getting bombarded with the same cycle again and again. They are tired of being caught in cycles. This person does not want to do the wheels on the bus and anything else. Lessons in life suck. And they don't really want any more lessons in love because they hurt. Just like Snod Harnett said, they hurt. This separation is going to end soon. But you have a choice to make. Will it end indefinitely? Or will it only end long enough for this person to talk to you and tell you what they need to say, and then you leave them? And if that's the case, I need you to make it abundantly clear at that meeting. Don't string them along. Be brutal if you have to, because this person will hold out hope because they love you that much. And I'm hearing it's their turn to wait. And some of them actually will wait forever for you because they know it's their turn to wait. And if they have to wait forever and you never come back, they also know they deserve that as well because of the fact that they've had you waiting for so long. I know I didn't turn the music back on. Wasn't because I was trying to, sing for you guys or whatever, but obviously I did several times. Um, I'm gonna tell you now, this is the longest reading I've done. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can take what resonates for you. Um, I know I said this is masculine reading, and then I just started talking to you as an individual, um, and then you as a feminine. So it may have been confusing, me switching genders in the middle of the reading. It was not my intention. But hopefully I conveyed the energies and messages I was getting from both. And maybe even you pick something out from my little, snippets about my life and can use them as tools to resonate in your own. Um, enjoy the journey and all its twists and turns, even the sad moments, because there's lessons. There's lessons. Like, I was listening to Grant Gustin, my favorite Flash. And mind you, I hated the DECU before him. Yeah. The DCU. I'm sorry, I said DECU. I don't know why I'm thinking Deku. I don't know. I probably need to watch some My Hero or something. But Grant made me fall in love with Barry. Because I don't like him in the comics. I kind of like Wally in the comics. It's confused by Wally in the TV show. Ooh, I can do a Flash combo with you guys. We can do that. Me and my daughter watched all the way up to season 8. I have a problem with watching the end of shows. If I know it's the end of a season, like I know it before I start watching it, I won't watch it. Now, if I accidentally finish a show, that's something totally different because I was binge watching and it's probably like 4 in the morning. But if I am conscious enough to be aware that this is the last season, there's like 5 episodes left, I'll stop. I haven't finished Ghosts. I haven't finished Blacklist. I haven't finished Boston Legal. I accidentally finished Psych and really am sad about it. Still haven't finished Supernatural. Like I don't like endings. Blame it on childhood trauma. Blame it on having ADHD. Blame it on being on the spectrum. I don't know. But I don't like endings. I really don't. So if something has to end, it ends. Relationship, connections, it ends because I can't wallow in it. It's torture. Gotta love the ADHD, out of sight, out of mind too. Oh, okay. I'm gonna end this at 38:43, I guess. Remember, you are blessed and highly favored and more than a conqueror. Be happy, loves. And good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, whenever this message reached you. Okay, I'm back because I didn't do signs. And since I don't have an audience to tell me, hey, you forgot signs, I just happened to look over and notice that my sign cards were still sitting next to me. Okay, so the signs for this particular message, we have Olive, which is the autumnal equinox, which is September 23rd, and Virgo. We have the month of May, which may be important. I know May is mine and my past masculine's anniversary month. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have Pisces. We have first house, which indicates that any of the signs that already came out or the ones that will come out later after this, they can be in your first house. It does not mean they have to be in your first house. It's just if you are trying to make sure this message particularly resonates with you and you're looking at your birth chart, you can either just go by your sun, your moon, or whatever, or you can go by your chart and be like, okay, so I have Pisces in my chart. I've got Cancer in my chart, Gemini, and Sagittarius, which are also cards that just came out. Then you're going to look for the Gemini, Sagittarius, and Cancer in your chart and be like, okay, so Cancer's in my Venus. So this is about my heart. Or Sagittarius is my moon sign. So you know what I'm saying? So this particular reading, let's do this again. Olive, Virgo, May, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. We have Fig, which is June 14th through the 23rd, December 12th through the 20th. That's also Gemini and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is out now twice. So this particular message might definitely be from a Sagittarius or to a Sagittarius. We have Year of the Ox, which is 1949, 1961, 1973, 1985, 1997, and 2009, which would make you 14. We're not going to do 2021 because if you are dating and you were just born in 2021, I've got questions for everyone in your life. And the fact that you understand me clearly enough to listen to a message when it was completely all over the place. I heard it. I know you heard it too. We have Nut. That's just April 21st to the 30th, October 24th through November 2nd. That is Taurus and Scorpio energy. We have Virgo. Isis, March 11th through the 31st, October 18th through the 29th, December 19th through the 31st. Again, Isis is March 11th through the 31st. So we are in Isis energy right now. Isis energy is Pisces, Aries, Libra, and Sagittarius. So we got fire and water energy right now and a little bit of air. Fifth house, we have neith. We've got water energy and Pisces energies, particularly Year of the Tiger, which is 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, and 2010. We also have atum. That's Leo energy. That's summer season energy. We got wadjet, which is October 28th through November 26th, Scorpio and Libra energy. We have sekhmet, July 29th through August 11th, October 30th through November 7th. That is Sagittarius energy. Again, the signs are sekhmet, Sagittarius, first house, wadjet, Scorpio, Libra, atum, Year of the Tiger, neith, fifth house, Isis, Pisces, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Virgo, Nut, Taurus, Scorpio, Ox, Pisces, Fig, Cancer, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the month of May, Olive, and Virgo again. Now we're going to end this because you're blessed and highly favored, more than a conqueror, and you're going to take this message and run with it. Love you. Bye.